signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Ward off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Titans will have a first down.
Pickup. First down, Titans.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Chased out to his right. He can run it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now looking to throw with Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
A 48-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Ward. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hekker. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. He finds Chikakonkwo for the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Dalvin Tomlinson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Tennessee.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What's going to throw here on third? He's running for it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Tennessee.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Pollard does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They send a tight end in motion. There's for Pollard. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up 6-0 here in the first. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals, nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now run with DiMarcano. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 26-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
DiMarcano on a carry. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Bryce Oliver. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They're going play action. Ridley makes the grab downfield. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now a toss. It's Pollard. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it 3rd and 10. Ward setting up to throw. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action now. Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down. Back to the air. Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Handoff running right, Pollard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by rookie Cody Simon.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back now, pressure on its way. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Right side cut by Higgins. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. They call this a 4-yard pickup. So now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here's a game to DeMercado. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the first with Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. 4th down, here's Ward. Forced out to his right. It's a gain of 4. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's the give to Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the draw, the give to Pollard. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
The Cardinals going with a dime package here. 3rd down coming up. Now looking to throw with Ward. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here's Joey Slye for the Titans' field goal attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Slye's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. On the return, here comes Emari DeMercado. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's DeMercado. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Going on 1st down, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Brought in left side by Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Cardinals. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the red zone now. And the Titans rush brings him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
14, Titans 13.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Oliver with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with the touchdown. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's 2nd and 5. Hits him on the in route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 44-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Ward's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Titans.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on first down. Ward finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A run here. This is DiMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Murray from the pistol. This one quickly to Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Pressure coming, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Titans and Tyler Lockett ready for a new series on offense.
18-yard line.
And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's a rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson, in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hand up, running left, Pollard. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 38-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, a run with Pollard. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They put a receiver in motion right. Ward now on 3rd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run with DiMercato. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. DiMercato on the carry. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the 37-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action now, Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
From the gun, it's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, Murray. McBride hauls it in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Murray to throw. Setting up the screen. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals put 6 on their side of the board. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Cardinals 21, Titans 20.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Ward. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Going to throw this one. Ward. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
From the 34. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Titans 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Ward setting the pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the sneak, here's Ward. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
On the tackle.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 3 now. Setting him on the dive. And they're finding them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. This from just 23 yards away. Slye's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Dortch now to return it. Juke the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Hits him on the inbound. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cardinals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's a game to DiMercato. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 48. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Wilson on a slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Murray with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
This is Knight. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Kyler. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals jump in front now by 5.
Cardinals 28, Titans 23.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Ward off the play fake. Out left, Dialman makes the grab. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ward. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On now comes their punter. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's DiMercado. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
A run here. This is DiMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Murray. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Murray setting up to throw. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. They'll go play action. Cut by Lockett. Get some space around midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Alec-Ioman, and now they need to get 4 on third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ward now on third down. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Titans first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Ward's going to throw it. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. But someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
For a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now a run with DiMercado. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Murray keeps it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. DiMercato on the carry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. The Titans and Tyler Lockett ready for a new series on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Titans trail by a couple. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Cardinals offense making its way out. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.